On December 6, 1992, a large crowd of Hindu Karsavaks, activists, demolished the 16th-century Babri Mosque in the city of Ayodhya, in Uttar Pradesh. The demolition occurred after a political rally at the site turned violent. In Hindu mythology, the city of Ayodhya is the birthplace of the Rama. In the 16th century, a Mughal general, Mir Baiki, had built a mosque, known as the Babri Masjid, at a site considered by some Hindus to be Ram Janmabhoomi, the actual birthplace of Rama. In the 1980s, the Vishva Hindu Parishad, VHP, began a campaign for the construction of a temple dedicated to Rama at the site, with the Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP, as its political voice. Several rallies and marches were held as a part of this movement, including the Ram Rath Yatra led by L.K. Advani. On December 6, 1992, the VHP and the BJP organized a rally at the site involving 150,000 volunteers, known as Karsavaks. The rally turned violent, and the crowd overwhelmed security forces and tore down the mosque. A subsequent inquiry into the incident found 68 people responsible for the demolition, including several leaders of the BJP and the VHP. The demolition also resulted in several months of intercommunal rioting between India's Hindu and Muslim communities, causing the death of at least 2,000 people. On December 6, 1992, the RSS and its affiliates organized a rally involving 150,000 VHP and BJP Karsavaks at the site of the mosque. The ceremonies included speeches by BJP leaders such as Advani, Murli Manohar Joshi and Uma Bharti. During the first few hours of the rally, the crowd grew gradually more restless, and began raising militant slogans. A police cordon had been placed around the mosque in preparation for attack. However, around noon, a young man managed to slip past the cordon and climb the mosque itself, brandishing a saffron flag. This was seen as a signal by the mob, who then stormed the structure. The police cordon, vastly outnumbered and unprepared for the size of the attack, fled. The mob set upon the building with axes, hammers, and grappling hooks, and within a few hours, the entire mosque was leveled. Hindus also destroyed numerous other mosques within the town. A 2009 report, authored by Justice Manmohan Singh Libharhan, found 68 people to be responsible for the demolition of the masjid, mostly leaders from the BJP. Among those named were Vajpayee, Advani, Joshi, and Vijay Raj Scindia. Kalyan Singh, who was then the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, also faced severe criticism in the report. Libharhan wrote that he posted bureaucrats and police officers to Ayodhya, whose record indicated that they would stay silent during the mosque's demolition. Anju Gupta, a police officer who had been in charge of Advani's security on that day, stated that Advani and Joshi made speeches that contributed to provoking the behavior of the mob. The report notes that at this time several BJP leaders made feeble requests to the Karsavaks to come down, either in earnest or for the media's benefit. No appeal was made to the Karsavaks not to enter the sanctum sanctorum or not to demolish the structure. The report notes, this selected act of the leaders itself speaks of the hidden intentions of one and all being to accomplish demolition of the disputed structure. The report holds that the icons of the movement present that day, could just as easily have, prevented the demolition. Conspiracy allegations. In a 2005 March book, former Intelligence Bureau, IB, Joint Director, Maloy Krishnadhar claimed that Babri Mosque demolition was planned 10 months in advance by top leaders of the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh, RSS, BJP and VHP and raised questions over the way the then Prime Minister P.V. Narasimha Rao had handled the issue. Dar claimed that he was directed to arrange the coverage of a key meeting of the BJP/Sangh Parivar and that the meeting proved beyond doubt that they, RSS, BJP, VHP, had drawn up the blueprint of the Hindutva assault in the coming months and choreographed the Pralaya Nritya, Dance of Destruction, at Ayodhya in December 1992. The RSS, BJP, VHP and the Bajrang Dal leaders present in the meeting amply agreed to work in a well-orchestrated manner. Claiming that the tapes of the meeting were personally handed over by him to his boss, he asserts that he has no doubts that his boss had shared the contents with the Prime Minister, Rao, and the Home Minister, S.B. Chavan. The author claimed that there was silent agreement that Ayodhya offered a unique opportunity to take the Hindutva wave to the peak for deriving political benefit. In April 2014, a sting operation by Cobra Post claimed that the demolition was not an act of frenzied mobs but an act of sabotage planned with so much secrecy that no government agency got wind of it. It further said that the sabotage was planned several months in advance by Vishva Hindu Parishad and Shiv Sena, but not jointly. 16 The documentary Ram K Nam by Anand Putvardhan also examines the events preceding the demolition. Aftermath. Communal violence. The destruction of the Babri Mosque, as well as the destruction of numerous others that day, sparked Muslim outrage around the country, provoking several months of intercommunal rioting in which Hindus and Muslims attacked one another, burning and looting homes, shops, and places of worship. Several of the BJP leaders were taken into custody, and the VHP was briefly banned by the government. Despite this, the ensuing riots spread to cities like Mumbai, Surat, Ahmedabad, Kanpur, Delhi, Bhopal, and several others, eventually resulting in over 2,000 deaths, mainly Muslim. The Mumbai riots alone, which occurred in December 1992 and January 1993 and which the Shiv Sena played a big part in organizing, caused the death of around 900 people, and estimated property damage of around 9,000 crore, $3.6 billion. The demolition and the ensuing riots were among the major factors behind the 1993 Mumbai bombings and many successive riots in the coming decade. Jihadi outfits like the Indian Mujahideen cited the demolition of the Babri Mosque as a reason for their terrorist attacks. Investigation. On December 16, 1992, the Union Home Ministry set up the Liburhan Commission to investigate the destruction of the mosque, headed by retired High Court Judge M.S. Liburhan. Totaling 399 sittings over the span of 16 years, the Commission finally submitted its 1,029-page report to Prime Minister Manmohan Singh on June 30, 2009. According to the report, the events of December 6, 1992, in Ayodhya were neither spontaneous nor unplanned. In March 2015, the Supreme Court of India admitted a petition alleging that, with the BJP government in power, the CBI would not pursue conspiracy charges against senior BJP leaders like L.K. Advani and Rajnath Singh. The court asked the CBI to explain its delay in filing an appeal. Supreme Court Order of April 2017. In April 2017, Supreme Court of India reinstated criminal conspiracy charges against L.K. Advani, Murli Manohar Joshi, Uma Bharti, Vinay Kudiyar, and others.